Hey guys, it's Preston here, and I'm bringing you another game of the New York Yankees franchise. Today we're going to be facing it, in fact, the Los Angeles Angels home, and we're going to be facing against Josh Beckett. And for us on the mound, it's going to be the David Phelps. He's replacing Phil Hughes since we traded Phil Hughes to the Boston Red Sox. Phelps has been pretty good at the bullpen so far, and I hope he does good. And their lineup is going to be Crawford, Adrian Gonzalez, Matt Kemp, Ether, Hanley Ramirez, Bobbyson, Ellis, Wilson, and Ellis again. And Phelps in the first inning, no one on, no one out. Jeter's going to make that ground out play for the first out of the game. And now Phelps with a 2-2 count. That's going to be a hit to Ichiro. He's going to jog over there and make the catch. So Phelps gets two quick and easy outs. And now with the next batter with an 0-2 count, Matt Kemp is up and he will strike out. He's been struggling a lot this season, only batting around 200, but he has really good stats, and that's why I'm confused on why he's doing so poorly this year, especially in the average. And now Derek Jeter, that's going to be a fly ball to the gap, and that will drop in for a base hit. Jeter leading off with a single. And now we're going to see if we can have Ichiro to bring him home. And now our lineups can be Jeter, Ichiro, Trumbo, Teixeira, Robinson Cano, coming back off the DL, Willowbrooks, Alex Rodriguez, Chris Stewart, and Brett Gardner. Rodriguez, as you can see, not really doing too good. And Ichiro's going to get a single to left field. And now we got first and second with nobody out. Mark Trumbo up, and he's going grounded to the second baseman. They're going to try to do a double play, but Ichiro's safe, but Mark Trumbo isn't safe. But Trumbo doesn't have a lot of speed, and that's going to be a deep fly to center field. Teixeira's going to hit that all the way to the warning track. Jeter and Ichiro are going to tag up to third base and home, and the Yankees take a 1-0 lead over the Los Angeles Dodgers. Now Cano up with a runner on third base, 2 outs. He's going to ground out to the second baseman, and the Dodgers cut the Yankees rally. And now Phelps with no outs in the second inning. He's going to hit the batter. It's a wild pitch. I don't really know why it did that. Jeter, he's going to throw to Cano, and he's going to throw to the share, and that will be a failed double play. We get 1 out. And the runner's going to try to steal, but Stewart throws him out. So Stewart having a good arm, mostly for his defense. That's going to be a hit middle past the diving Jeter. It's going to go all the way to Gardner, and he will get a hit. And that's going to be another hit. Ichiro's going to feel he's going to throw it back into the infield. And that's going to be another hit. Gardner's going to feel that he's going to throw to the cutoff man, which is Derek Jeter. And the Dodgers tie up the game 1-1 with a runner on first and second with, I think, 2 outs. And now the next batter with an 0-2 count, he will strike out. So Phelps comes back and just does what he normally does, get outs. But the Dodgers get another run, and Rodriguez with a 1 out and 0-2 count. It's going to be a single up the middle past the diving second baseman. And Rodriguez gets another hit. And Gardner's going to look really bad in that swing and miss, but the catcher drops it, and the catcher makes a bad throw. So now we got runners on first and second with 2 outs. Jeter's going to hit up the middle. Rodriguez, he's going to round third base. He's going home. Gardner's going to third base, and Rodriguez will be safe. And now the Yankees have first and third with only 2 outs in the second inning. And the Yankees are up 2-1. And now we're going to have Ichiro up first to bat, and that will be a ground ball to the first base, and he's going to step on first base, and that'll be the final out of the inning. But Derek Jeter puts the Yankees ahead 2-1. And now Phelps in the 4th inning with no outs. That's going to be a deep ball to left field. Trumbo can't get to that. It's going to bounce off the wall. Gardner's going to feel that. Ramirez is going to go all the way to third base. The throw, it will be not in time. He gets out there standing. So the Dodgers get a leadoff triple for them. It's not really looking good for the Yankees. And Phelps, the pitch, is going to be a ground ball to Teixeira. He's going to throw to Phelps, and that will be the final out of the inning. So Phelps gets 3 easy outs and gets out of a quite of a jam. And the 5th inning with 2 outs, that's going to be a hit up the middle. Gardner's going to field that, not get past him. And that's it. With only 2 outs, Dodgers are going to try to rally. And it's going to be another hit up the middle. It seems like they're always going to hit it right there, same exact spot every time. And now Phelps is he up 2 hits, now to be first and second with only 2 outs. Now Andre Ethier is going to be up to the plate. Phelps has been rattled lately, and it's going to be a liner to left field. Trumbo's going to feel that 1 run will score, and another run will score, and that will be a 2-run double for Ethier. So Phelps gives up the lead, and now they're losing 3-2. And he's gonna strike out in the next play. I think that's Matt Kemp again. Poor Matt Kemp, can't do anything good. But the Dodgers do take a 3-2 lead over the Yankees. And now Gardner with no outs, he's going to get a walk. He has some really good batter eye, and it comes in handy. Like just walk any time with him. And now Derek Jeter, he's going to hit a ground ball to the second baseman. They're going to try to do a double play, and that will be successful. So the leadoff walk by Gardner doesn't really help the Yankees at all. So he double play, Gardner can't even get to second base. And Ichiro, he's going to hit up the middle. Pitcher's going to field that and throw it to first base. So an easy out for the Dodgers in the inning. So nothing really much. The Dodgers are out hitting the Yankees more than double, or yeah, double what they're hitting. And Phelps in the 7th inning with 2 outs. That's going to be a ground ball to Cano. He's going to field that and get the out. So ever since those couple of first innings, Phelps has calmed down and got some really good outs. Alex Rodriguez is up. He's going to hit a deep fly ball to center left field, and that will hit off the wall. Rodriguez, he's going to go in for a double. Doesn't have the speed to go for a triple, and he gets back there in time. So Rodriguez, Stewart's up with 1 out. And that's going to be a fly ball. It's a little blooper. Rodriguez is rounding home. And now dropping for a base hit. Chris Stewart drives in Rodriguez. Now the Yankees and Dodgers are tied 3-3. So Stewart, I like him as a catcher so far, better than Francisco Cervelli. And he drives in a good run. Now Gardner up, and that's going to be a strikeout. Gardner can't do anything to get any more runs. Now Derek Jeter's up with an 0-2 count. That's going to be a fly ball to center field. Stewart, he's rounding second. He's going to third base, and he will barely be out. So the risk that Stewart took didn't really pay off. The Yankees tied up 3-3 in the 8th inning. No outs. Phelps, it's going to be a fly ball in foul territory. Ichiro's going to dive for that and crash into the wall. He's okay, but he shouldn't be because he just went headfirst into the wall. Wasn't very smart idea, but didn't really get hurt. And Phelps, it's going to be a hit up the middle. Gardner's going to feel that. He's doing that a lot. Mostly hit up the middle. And now they're going to pinch run Ethier for D. Gordon, the speedy shortstop. He's going to try stealing second base, but the throw by Stewart will gun him down. And with 2 outs, Phelps, the pitch, it's going to be a ground ball to Sherry. He's going to take it himself to first base, and that will be the final out of the 8th inning. So it's a nice play by Ichiro. Good thing he didn't get hurt. He should have been hurt. He should be dead by now, because he should have cracked his head open. And Mark Trumbo, it's going to be a hit up the middle. Shortstop's not even going to go near it. And now we got Mark Trumbo up. And DeShero with 0-2 count, 1 out. He's going to swing that curveball very badly. And now they're going to substitute Beckett for League. Don't know why they need to substitute him right now. He's not doing that bad. And Cano, he's going to barely get out by the third baseman. It's a strong throw in the foul territory. Now Joe Girardi's going to take out David Phelps because it's getting late in the game and he needs his best pitchers on the mound. And he's going to replace him with David Herndon. You haven't seen him a lot this year because they didn't really like him or anything. But it turns out he's a really good pitcher, as you can see, as he gets a nice comebacker. Catches in, getting a quick, easy out. And that's going to be a grounder to Cano. He's going to field that, throw it to first base, and that will be the 2nd out of the inning. So Herndon has a lot of pitches. You're on 6 or 7. And there's some really good pitches, so I like to have him now. He's making a good impression as Cano gets a nice line out. And now, let's see if the Yankees can rally and make a comeback win. And that's going to be a pop-up from Stewart. And the second baseman is going to get under that, and that will be the final out of the inning. so the Yankees can't get a walk-off hit or anything. So, and that's going to be a lead-off hit for the Dodgers. So, the Dodgers looking to win this game also. And Herndon's going to throw a slider inside. The runner's going to try to steal. The batter strikes out, and Stewart guns down the runner. That's going to be a double play. So, the lead-off single by the batter doesn't really help him in the end. That's going to be grounded to Cano. He's going to field that, make the throw, get the out. So, Herndon gets a scoreless inning and gives the Yankees a good chance of coming back in this game. And now Gardner, with no outs, 0-1 count. He's going to take that fastball down the right field line. He's going to go all the way to second base. The right fielder is going to throw it, and Gardner will be there in time. So, the leadoff double by Gardner gives a good chance of the Yankees coming back with a walk-off win. Now Derek Jeter with an 0-1 count. That's going to be a fly ball to the left fielder. A little too shallow to tag up, and he can't really do anything much. Just gives them an out. Now Ichiro with a 2-2 count. 1 out. He's going to lunge for that. It's going to be down the left field line. Gardner's going to round third base. He's going to go home, and he will score. And Ichiro gets a nice walk-off single, and the Yankees win this a score of 4-3. Each team getting 10 hits, and the Dodgers getting 1 error, opposed to the Yankees who got none. So, Gardner and Ichiro doing a good job lately. And Phelps, he deserves the player of the game. He kept the Yankees in the game. He gave up a lot of hits, but they gave up a lot of runs. Guess quite a bit of a strikeout. It's around 6. And it's a good game by everyone. And my name is Preston. Oh, Preston, at least. And I'll see you guys in the next video sometime soon. See ya.